Unmasking the Covered Me podcast. UTCM was birthed from me realizing that there is a greater me on the inside of me. The phrase "there's a greater you on the inside of you" means being above normal, understanding your worth, and being confident in knowing who you are. But the first person who has to realize that there's a greater you on the inside of you is you. In life, we all go through stages of the good, the bad, and the ugly, which leads us to our purpose and promise. UTCM is a platform where you get to share your story and your truth of unmasking moments that allows you to embrace all stages in your life. UTCM looks forward to many people being able to unmask, uncover, and unveil themselves on the podcast. Thank you for watching and joining us.
Yeah, so I'm solo dolo today. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Unmasking the Covered Me, Season 2, Episode 8. Hey, good evening, everybody. Yeah, so I'm by myself tonight. It's all good, right? My guest that was supposed to come on, unfortunately, it was a guy, it was a male, but he was unable to come on tonight because he had other things that he had to do, right? So he was unable to come on with me tonight. However, he will be on with me in November. So make sure that y'all keep an eye out on all my posts and everything, because I will make sure that I post him. He's actually the husband of one of my guests that I had last season, Tempest Elijah. So her husband, Nafis Elijah. So big shout out to the Elijah family. I'm excited to have him come on in November. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Hey. So I'm a little nervous, y'all. I'm a little nervous because I have if y'all saw my flyer, right, I did say that I had a special announcement tonight, right, and this announcement is very dear and near to my heart, right? So I'm going to talk about that in a little bit, right? But just kind of want to let y'all know what's going on in my world. Hey, Shay, best friend. Watch my bestie gonna get upset. Hey, best friend. Hey, bestie Sheena. Hey, Sherelle. Love you, girl. Hey, TT. Hey, everybody. I don't usually get to say hey to everybody because I just dive right on in, right? And we just start talking to the guests. So I want to be a little bit more interactive tonight, I guess, right? I guess so. Hey, Valerie, girl. Miss you. Big shout out to Valerie. Hey, y'all. I'm so excited. It's been a long journey, y'all. It really has. It's been a long journey. I have a lot going on. All good stuff though. Right. And still just trying to remain kind of like on an easy type of slate, right? Because it's just a lot going on. I think that's what I feel like. A lot of people have a lot of stuff going on, right? And it's okay. Understanding that it's okay to not be okay sometimes, right? But just not staying stuck in that not okay. Feeling, hey, Daria, sister, love y'all. So I love y'all so much. I thank everyone from the bottom of my heart. I thank you guys for just supporting me. I thank you for tuning in. I thank you for all the messages that are sent, through Messenger, through DM and Instagram. And I just thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. I feel like, without you guys, without God himself first, right? He is my all in all. But without you guys, I don't know. I don't know if I would have, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like you guys are a part of this journey. And it just feels so dope to have, people who are supporting me. Right. So I just thank y'all so much from the bottom of my heart. Hey, Shelly. So I am going to kind of talk about a lot of stuff that's going on, right? Because I feel like sometimes I don't really have the opportunity. And listen, let me be very transparent with y'all, right? So social media and me are not really good friends. we're not, right? But social media is what's it. That is how you are able to communicate. That is how you're able to network. That's how you're able to, meet people. Like, it's how you promote yourself, right? Like all that stuff with social media. Right. So I'm challenging myself. Right. I took a whole like content creation, like did a whole bunch of like sessions and all that stuff. Big shout out to my content strategy instructor, right? I just gave her a name. Ashley. I'm going to tag her because if you are looking, if you have a business, right, and you are looking to kind of bring your content up, you know what I'm saying, up to a standard where you feel good about what you selling, what you promoting, and all that stuff. She is definitely a person to reach out to. So I'll tag her. She's dope. She's amazing. She was on my podcast too, Ashley. I think she was in May, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so Ashley, Victoria Conyers, she is the truth. She has definitely helped me out a lot. So big shout out to Ashley. So thank you, Ashley. So, right. So I said we, I have a lot of stuff going on right now. And Shay, you always at my bestie house. I told you guys stop being in my bestie house. I kind of like this, y'all, like kind of like, interacting with y'all when y'all in the comments, because I don't really like, I do it sometimes, but I don't get to do it all the time. But this is dope. This is dope. Okay. All right. Now that I went off my tangent, rewind. We have a lot going on. Well, I have a lot going on. Right. Yeah. Maybe one day I will have a team. Yeah, I'm right. I'm professing some stuff tonight. All right. Yeah. We UTCM. We have a lot going on. Right. So my first announcement, which I believe my sister is still on, Sherelle Davis. She is a beautiful queen, a beautiful mother, a beautiful soul. And I am just so proud of her. And I want to give her some flowers right now because, she is pushing past her fear, right? So she is giving actually a mother to mother conference on September the 24th. Y'all hear me? Write that date down. I'll wait. September 24th, right? It's a Saturday. The tickets are $50, right? And guess who is the host? Yours truly, moi. Yes, Naisha Bridges is the host. Hey, Toya, thank you for coming on. Oh, I haven't seen you in forever, girl. So yes, so I am the host. Right, for my sister Sherelle's conference. I'm super excited about this conference. I feel like it is definitely going to be encouraging, uplifting. It's going to have women look in another light of to keep going no matter what. Right. So if you are interested in coming to the conference, you could hit me up. Right. I also will post the flyer in the comment section after the episode. I'll post the flyer. Right. But if you want to buy your ticket now, why not? Right. I'm gonna give you the information. So you want to text M2M to 973-414-1370. Okay. So you're gonna text M2M to 973-414-1370. Okay. So that's if you're interested in attending the conference on September the 24th. Make sure you purchase your tickets. You will not be disappointed. So I'm super excited about being able to host this event. And I'm quite sure there are going to be more to come after that. Yes, sis, I told you we professing tonight, right? So I'm talking about the next one, right? We're not even talking about the one that's coming up. We're talking about the next one. Another one. Yeah, so let's go, ladies. Let's go. Let's purchase them tickets. Y'all got time, but make sure y'all purchase your tickets. Yeah, what else we got going on? I just got so much going on. You know what? I want to do a poll, right? And I just need y'all to either type yes or no in the chat, right? So for next season, which will start in January of 2023, I want to know who would like to see more episodes of UTCM. Let me start seeing. Let me see. Yes, no, maybe. I'll take a maybe. You know what I'm saying? I'll take a maybe. But yeah, let me know if y'all interested in seeing more episodes of Unmasking the Cover Me, because I would like to know. Right? Yeah, I want to know. I think I'm gonna do that poll too as well on my Instagram. Okay, Shay. I see you, girl. I see you. You gonna come on too. You gonna be a guest, Shay, since you was the first one. Yes, my husband said yes. Hey, honey. Yeah, I know I love y'all. Y'all amazing. I got so much energy, y'all, tonight. Yes. I see all the yeses coming through. All right, y'all. So y'all gonna pray for my strength, right? That I am going to be intentional with trying to. I'm not gonna commit to every week, but I am going to commit to at least twice a month, at least. I think it's time to step it up a little bit, right? And also, I feel like also stepping outside of my comfort zone, because if I could be very transparent in this moment with y'all, right? It's still hard for me to get in front of the camera, right? Like, even though I know I'm in the room by myself, right, and y'all watching on live, I still get a little nervous, right? Because again, I say to all my guests that, unmasking yourself is not easy. And I know sometimes, things come up. You feel like you may have not dealt with a certain area, so you may be a little afraid to say something. But my thing is, I know that I'm out here, right? But again, it's still a part of the journey. So I still get nervous, and that's okay, right? I'm learning to be okay with that too, as well in itself. So like I mentioned too, so I want to go back because I did mention that we're going to have some men, right? So next month, which is my birthday month, y'all, my birthday month, September. My birthday is September the 15th. Virgo. Any Virgos in the house? Any Virgos? Any Virgos in the chat? I said in the house. In the chat. # Virgo. Boom. Yes, so it's my birthday next month, right? And I am going to have my father come on, and he is going to be my first male guest. Yes, my dad, Ali Coleman, is going to be my first male guest. So I am super excited about him coming on. I don't know how the episode is going to go, but I'm super excited about this because my father and I have come a very long way. Our story was not always easy. We have definitely had some trials, some tribulations, some hard times, some tough times. We had some tough conversations, but it has gotten us to where we are today, where we are now, willing to be vulnerable enough to kind of allow you guys in to kind of hear, you know what I'm saying, our story and how we kind of got to where we are now in our relationship. So I'm super excited about my dad coming on. Yeah, I'm excited. So y'all, I think I can't remember the date. I think it's the 29th. My God, I don't know the date. It's next month, y'all. 4th Thursday next month. But I'll send y'all. Y'all know I got y'all. I'll have y'all reminders and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But make sure y'all set y'all notifications, because you know what I'm saying. When I go live, just pop up, because you never know. I may just pop up because I just want to go on live. I may gotta tell you something, right? So make sure y'all set y'all and turn on y'all notifications. Y'all know how to do all that stuff. I'm still learning. Yeah. So turn notifications on, all that stuff, right? So we also have t-shirts. I'm wearing a lovely Unmasking the Covered Me t-shirt, right? So I have a few more shirts. Unfortunately, I do not have any more black shirts, but that is okay. Have no fear. Your girl will get you one near in here. Ooh, that rhyme. Yes. Okay, Toya. Yes, Scorpio. Okay, I love my Scorpios too. All the time. Hashtag your horoscope sign in the chat. Everybody, hashtag your horoscope sign. Yeah, why not? Right? I got love for everybody. I love everybody. Yeah, so we have Unmasking. Yes, it's bars. We have Unmasking the Cover Me t-shirts. We have Unmasking the Cover Me mugs. I also have a few left of Unmasking the Cover Me mugs too as well. But if you are interested in one, please do not hesitate to reach out to me, and I will get you your merch. We also, and I wasn't for certain if I was like going to say anything about it, but I'm like, why not? Right. So working on, because it's hoodie season. So, well, hoodie season is coming up. So working on getting hoodies, working on getting hats. Yeah. So I'm gonna have a whole order form for y'all with like in the next week or so. So I will make sure that I post that. It's gonna be in my link tree, which I will also put on both of my pages. So I'll put it on my personal Instagram, my personal Facebook page, and then my business Facebook page too as well. So you'll be able to fill out the order form if you are interested in purchasing any merch from Unmasking the Cover Me. Yeah, right. Also, ooh, so I have a special announcement too. So I just passed my certification to become a notary signing agent. Right. So I'm super excited about that. So yes, I am a notary. Husband, if you're still on, I am a notary. He has been getting on me like, nobody don't know that you're a notary. Okay, yes, hello everybody. Yes, Naisha is a notary. So if you need anything notarized, please, you can also hit me up too as well. But yes, I just passed my exam to be a certified notary signing agent. So I'm super excited about that. Right, I'm stepping out of my fear too as well. Again, to just be very transparent, a lot of things that I have done in the past, I would, because fear would set in and be so prominent, I would stop and I wouldn't finish. I wouldn't keep going because I would be so fearful of the unknown, right? So I feel like, with me taking the exam and actually now professing it out of my mouth and saying it to you guys, right? And I'm very proud of my accomplishment. But I'm also I'm a little nervous, right? Because I don't know like what it's going to look like, but I know that I can do it. So I'm just going to keep moving. Right. And my thing is, as long as I show up, he going to show out for me. Right. And when I say he, that is God himself. So I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. I'm just out here. So yeah, I'm going to be signing mortgage loans. So I'll be able to contract myself, and, with contracting companies, to do like mortgages, refinances and all that stuff. Right. So yeah, so your girl is a certified notary signing agent. Go me, go me. Go me. Yes, I'm super excited and proud of myself. Hey, Zane. Love you, girl. I feel like I haven't talked to you in forever. Thank you so much. Thank y'all for the congratulations. I appreciate that. What else we got going on? So I started a blog. Your girl started a blog. Okay. I'm talking about like all the stuff that I never thought I was capable of doing, right? Like who? A podcast who? A podcast what? Like I never thought that I would be doing this, right? Let alone starting a blog, like really. So yeah, so I do a blog. It is once a month right now. So I will be posting the flyer of the next upcoming blog and the date. So y'all can be on the lookout for that. And I need y'all to, if you're not following my business page, because definitely starting next year, I will be going live on my business page, which is Unmasking the Cover Me, instead of my personal page. So I just want to give it some time to transition. So yes, if you're not following my business page, go ahead and start and like and follow my business page, Unmasking the Cover Me, on Facebook. Yeah, so I'm super excited about that too. Just trying to be intentional, right? And just trying to, but also, if all fairness, just trying to make sure that I'm easing into the transition, right? Because y'all been rocking out with me on on Naisha Bridges Facebook. So you know what I'm saying? I want to ease it in, right? So if you're not following my business page, go ahead and follow my business page. I also have an Insta series, right? Because I feel like some people and a lot of people some people communicated like, oh well, we don't have Facebook, right? So that's why I went to YouTube, right, which I am live on YouTube now too as well. But also Instagram, right? Instagram is also another great platform too. So if you're not following my Instagram page, my Instagram is UTCM_podcast. So make sure that you also follow my Instagram page too as well, where I also have an Insta series, right? I do that once a month too as well. I bring on a guest, and it's just like somebody could just reach out to me and just say, you know what, I want to just come on and kind of just chat, and kind of tell you maybe about an unmasking moment or whatever the case may be, or, whatever the case may be. Right. So if you're interested in being on my Insta series, hit me up too, as well. And then the next thing that I did want to announce is, so I guess I'm gonna profess this out of my mouth, right? I just feel like, every time I get in front of the camera, I feel like I got like diarrhea of the mouth, right? Because I'm like, I'm not gonna say that. And yes, you are. No, I'm not. It's like, yes, you are. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. Okay, so yes, I am. So in 2023, and I believe I mentioned this before, right, about a conference. So in 2023, I will have a conference called Beauty for Ashes. So make sure that you are on the lookout for that conference information come next year. Also, I would like to do a UTCM panel too as well. So also be on the lookout for that too as well for 2023. Right. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on. I'm excited. I'm nervous, but I keep moving. That's all. I just keep moving no matter what. And like I said, it's just been a long time coming, for real, for me anyway. So I'm super proud of myself because Naisha Bridges has definitely come a long way. All the stuff that's going on, all the things that are happening for me now, it wasn't always like this. It wasn't always like this. And I don't feel like anybody would really believe, if I would tell you all my insecurities, right? Like, I was a person who was very fearful of just taking a leap, of just stepping out, of just walking, always dealing with rejection, dealing with abandonment issues. And I wore the mask so well that I say this all the time, that it literally had became a part of my personality. So I just thought that, you know what I'm saying, how I was dealing with certain things, that it was just normal. Like, it became my normal, right? So like, it's kind of like how COVID happened, right? And like us having to put on a mask. Like I felt like me wearing a mask, I was so comfortable with doing that because I've already done it my whole life. Like my whole life, I have just been wearing a mask. Too afraid of what people may say, too afraid of being judged, too afraid of the unknown, of just not knowing, and just fearful of everything. And I just had no confidence in me at all. Like my self-esteem was like low. Like I just didn't believe in myself. And people would always tell me like how great I was. People always tell me, I just had a beautiful smile. But I didn't believe in myself. I didn't believe any of those things. And I feel like, at the end of the day, you have to be the first partaker to really understand that there is a greater you on the inside of you, right? Like that is the first person who has to really, truly, wholeheartedly believe that, right? Because everybody could tell you till you blue in the face. But if you don't believe it, nobody don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like you, it don't matter what anybody say to you. Like, so like you could tell me that and I don't have no oxygen left in my body. I'm like the person who's telling me they're literally blue in the face. But I'm like, oh, you're going to die because I don't believe nothing you're saying. So I'm not gonna keep you guys long tonight, right? I just wanted to jump on and kind of share those things with you. Now the special announcement I want to share with you guys is just to kind of give you a little, I guess, a little history, right, and a little story about how this all started. That's about 2 years ago, and it started off with me kind of just saying, you know what, I want to do like a Bible plan or something like that. Like, I don't know if anybody knows about like the Bible app, and they have like different plans, that you can read. And sometimes they have like 4-day plans, they have 5-day, 7-day plans, right? But it's kind of like it's plans to encourage you. It's plans to keep you going in this Bible app. So that was my thought process, right? Like, okay, that's what I want to do. Then it then turned into writing a book, and I'm like, a book? Who? No, I can't do that. Now, mind you, this is in 2017. 2017. In 2017, I mean, I was deep in fear, like deep, like good and deep fear. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was so afraid to step out of any comfort zone. Like, I was comfortable with being in my box and not having to be uncomfortable. Like, uncomfortable was just not my thing. As soon as I felt a little sign of uncomfortability, retreat, gotta go, too uncomfortable, not doing it. Right. So it took me some time to really kind of get to the point where I said, you know what? And I say this all the time, Naisha, it's time for you to put action behind your yes. Right. And that was actually in December of 2020. I said, December of 2020. I said, I am going to put action behind my yes, and to hold myself accountable, right? To write my book. I am going to start a podcast, right? Now, a podcast? What? So I did a podcast before. I was a host with someone else, right? But never would I have thought that I would actually do a podcast by myself, right? Like get it up and running and all that stuff. Right? Like that wasn't in the plan. Right? So I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start a podcast. I don't know nothing about nothing. I don't know how to start no podcast. I don't know. But all I know is things just started to just make sense. Once I said to myself, Naisha, it is time for you to put action behind your yes. Right? So put action behind my yes. Right? So we start the podcast. First month, amazing. Right? So starting the podcast was to, again, hold me accountable to write my book. So I felt like, well, it's a good idea, right? Because there are other people that are unmasking, uncovering, and unveiling things, right? So for me to know that I'm not alone, right, I'm going to bring other people in, right, to help me speak truth, to help me bring light to not having to wear a mask anymore, right? So that's what we did, right? And I was able to, during the whole process of last year, I was able to finish my book, right? Unmasking the Covered Me, Why I Am Who I Am. Now, many people, which a few people actually I did pre-orders. People purchased my book, right? Going to be very transparent in this moment, right? And this is all about me. I am not shaming anybody or anything. This is about me. This is my process. This is my process. This is what I went through, right? And can nobody take my story and my truth away from me. And I've learned that, right? So don't you allow anybody to do that to you either, right? But going back to, right, like, I did pre-orders, right? So finished my book December of 2021. I finished writing a book. I did it, right? So I sat on it for a few weeks, because when I tell y'all I was terrified, I was terrified. Now, even though, you know what I'm saying, I put action behind my yes, but now, okay, I finished the book. I'm like, okay, now what do we do? Because I'm nervous. Right? Woo! So, come in contact with my first publisher, right? Things did not work out, right? Things did not work out, but understanding that it's okay that it did not work out, right? And I had to pivot, right? But even though having to pivot, right? In that pivot, I begin to become weary, right? And again, I'm being very transparent with you guys. I begin to become weary because I'm like, all right, God, and this is the conversation that I'm having with him. I'm keeping it real. You told me if I put action behind my yes, right, that you will help me get through this process. I'll start the podcast. I'll finish writing my book, right? Now I'm here. I done wrote the book. I done found my publisher. I done did pre-orders. And now you telling me that no, it's about to be we about to do a whole 360. Like, no, stop, dead in the middle. And I'm like, really, God? Like, you about to just, like, but people placed orders. Like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to say? Like, how am I supposed to feel about this? Right. And it was hard, y'all. Like, it was a tough process. It was a scary process, right? Because again, remember what I told y'all, when I would start something, I wouldn't finish it. I would retreat because it would become uncomfortable. But God made me sit in that uncomfortability. He made me deal with all of my insecurities head on. And my thing is, I'm like, well, shoot, I done did good for 2021. I done uncovered some stuff. I done spoke out some stuff. I'm going to therapy. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Like, I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to do, guys. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I thought I was good, not understanding. Ha! Girl, you was only on surface layer in 2021. Oh, it's about to get real. It's about to get, like, real. Yeah, so he had to take me through that whole pivot moment, right? Of understanding that, Naisha, there truly is a greater you on the inside of you, right? And I need you to be the first partaker of understanding that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Now, mind you, and I'm going to go back to 2007 when I first became saved, when I decided to take that walk. I didn't know nothing about no church. I didn't come from church, nothing. But that one scripture always sat with me, that there's no weapon formed against you shall prosper, right? But not understanding that there is also a part of the scripture is he never said that the weapons wouldn't form. And I feel like that was what I was just always doing away with that. I'm like, man, nah. He said no weapon formed against me shall prosper, so I'm good. No. He ain't say they won't never prosper. He just said they shall not prosper, right? And I'm not no preacher. I'm not no teacher, right? I'm just kind of speaking from the heart right now. So I had to take a pivot moment, right? And I had to transition, right? So I had to make the decision. I had to make the decision whether or not I was going to stay stuck in that place of feeling sorry for myself and say, see, I knew it wasn't going to work, right? Or if I was going to show up because I knew that he was going to show out if I just showed up and I kept moving and not being stuck in my fear and my insecurities and my unknown and my rejection and my abandonment issues and just, wearing the mask, putting the mask on, taking it off, putting it on, taking it off, right? Like he wanted to use all of that for the good. Right. So like I said, even in the publishing process, it was still peeling back layers of uncovering still of things that I still needed to deal with internally, right? Because again, like I said, it was just surface layer, right? So, and I promised myself that I wasn't gonna cry, y'all. But it's been a long time coming, right? It's been a long time coming. and just understanding that if you keep going and if you keep moving and you don't give up on yourself, and if you continue to show up and understand that you are marked by God, you can do all things. You can do all things. You can do all things. So without further ado, right? I want to reintroduce. Hey! I want to reintroduce my book, Unmasking the Covered Me, Why I Am Who I Am. Right? So I'm going to show y'all real quick. I want to share something with y'all. Just give me 1 second, y'all. And I'm about to share it with y'all. That's it, y'all. My book is here. My book is here. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Yeah. Naisha Bridges is an author. Okay? Okay? Yeah. So if y'all want a copy, hit me up. I got your copy. I got your copy. I have everybody who placed a pre-order when my book when I did the first release of my book. I have your information. So you will be receiving an email from me. So I can get some additional information from you so I can send you your book. There's certain people that order from me that I'm in relationship with. So I will be able to give you your book personally. I will make sure that I sign your copy. Yes, you will have your copy. But I'm just so excited, y'all. So big shout out to my publisher, Shar Phelps, Throne Room Expressions. Big shout out. Big shout out to her team. They did an amazing job. They did an amazing job. I mean, and they know that I was nervous through the whole process. But they just made me feel so at ease. So when you think that you're going to call it quits, he'll pick you right up. What's that song? I keep hearing that song by Donnie McClurkin. We fall down, but we get up. Right? Just get back up again. Just get back up. Even when you fall, and the fall, sometimes it's hard and it hurt, but keep going. Get back up. Don't stop. Understand that you are marked. You are marked. That is one of my favorite sermons by Pastor Michael Todd. Marked, right? And I actually want to share a clip with the sermon. It's called Marked. And it was 4 years ago that I watched this sermon. And every time I feel like I start questioning whether or not I should keep going, whether or not, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's too tight. It's too tight. It's too uncomfortable. I listen to that sermon. I go back to that sermon and I listen to it because it's just a reminder of understanding that I'm being marked and I am being approved in private by somebody so much greater than anybody here on earth. So I'm thankful. I'm so thankful. I appreciate all the congratulations from everybody. I just thank y'all so much. I really do. It's definitely been a journey, but it's definitely been a worth it journey. And I'm just so thankful and grateful. I'm thankful and grateful for the process. Even though it was hard, but it just gives me hope that I can just keep going no matter what it is no matter what it is. So that's just my encouragement tonight to somebody, to keep going. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care what it looks like. Just keep going. Don't lose hope. You got to keep going. You got to keep going. No matter, and some, like I said, the fall sometimes is hard, but you got to keep going. Yes, you got to keep putting action behind your yes. Put action behind your yes, because you can do it. You can do it. I'm telling you, you could do it. Yeah, y'all. So I'm trying to hold it together, keep it together. I forgot. My publisher told me to make sure you tell me when you go live. Girl, I forgot. I'm gonna make sure I tag her though. And my thing is, if you've been feeling like you wanna write a book, write your story, write a letter, something, just put the pen to the paper. Put the pen to the paper. You can do it. You can do it. I did it. You can do it. We all gonna do it. Right? So hey, Past Liver, that's my mentor, y'all. Woo! That's my mentor. She be holding me accountable. I don't know who worse. Right? But it's all good. It's all good though. But between her, my husband, my sister circle, my spiritual father, my spiritual mother, I don't know. I don't know where I would be without all the people that have really held me up. I'm talking about literally, y'all, like held me up when I wanted to just fall. So, yeah, y'all, I'm just so overjoyed. I'm speechless. I'm speechless because I never thought that I would be an author. I just never thought I would have a podcast. So God is just, he's just blowing my mind. He's taking me beyond my wildest dreams. So, yeah, I don't want to ramble because at this point now, I just feel like a big release has just been like lifted off of me, because I'm just so thankful and I'm so grateful for all the things that I have been through. If I could change anything in my story, I wouldn't change a thing now. And it's been so many times when I didn't even want to live. I didn't even want to, it was just too hard. I would rather just not be here on earth. But I'm so happy and I'm so grateful that I didn't listen to that voice that counted myself out. I'm so grateful and thankful for that. So I am going to show y'all this little clip that I have from the sermon. That is my go-to sermon whenever I'm feeling it's getting a little tight. I want to share it with you guys. And you can find it on YouTube. It's called Marked by Pastor Michael Todd. But I'm going to share the clip with you. After the clip goes off, I'm just going to go off. Right. But again, I like you. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. And if you want to purchase a book, like I said, I have them. So just reach out to me. You can message me. You can DM me on my Instagram. Yeah. So, good night, y'all. Y'all be safe. The best is yet to come for us. The best is yet to come. All right, y'all. So here go the clip. I love y'all. Good night.
Okay, so I came all the way from Tulsa, Oklahoma to tell somebody that you're marked by God. Yeah, and I know it kind of sounds cliche and a little, okay, I'm marked by God, but somebody came in here discouraged. And the things of life have you questioning, did God really call me? is there really more than this job I'm working? Is there more than how our marriage has been? Is there more than what? And I came to tell you, yep, there is. And God has marked you for purpose. He's marked you for impact. He's marked you for destiny. He's anointed you and called you to more than anything you can even see right now. But you have to realize it, because the enemy has come to tell you, stop. Quit. You're too old. Maybe if you were in your 30s, your 20s, but what God's going to do with you in your 60s? She said, yes, me. Thank you, Lord. No, I'm serious. Like, what is God going to do after the second bankruptcy? Can God do anything after the second marriage? Can God do, come on, y'all. There's some people in here. They denied me for the college I wanted to go through 4 times. Like, how am I ever gonna? And I came to tell you that no matter what the denial was, God still marked you. No matter what the trial is, God still marked you. No matter what you're facing now, you are marked. Somebody just say it with faith. Say, I'm marked. Ooh, y'all going, I like this 11:30. Y'all all right with me.